Welcome to Scope. Thank you for staying with us on this program. Nipa Kutubu district in the Southern Highlands province is taking on board a homegrown rural housing program that will see rural people in the 5 local level government owning houses in their respective council wards. Under the rural housing policy, the DDA will provide all building materials and equipment, while the people will only provide timbers.
The Nipa Kutubu District Development Authority, under the leadership of local MP Jeffrey Komal, aims to build 10 homes each in 30 wards councils of the 5 LLG under the rural housing policy. Komal said the new rural housing policy will see rural people in villages owning permanent homes like public servants in the district. He added that the district and LLGs are also facing shortage of kunai grass to use as roofing. Therefore, the DDA came up with this policy to build houses for the people.
One blow homegrown policy blow me, blow DDA blow me, rural housing scheme. This is a rural housing scheme. District planner me talk to long now I'm managing this project. Nipa Kutubu must go. Purput nas tanget go finish. Kuna na blind go finish. Now by you build him house lower or something. You will poroma land lo supply him. Kuna ya. Kuna please subway. Me look at mandabia das kirabia. Now this is a DDA homegrown policy ya. Me look me by give you a free housing scheme ya.
So far, the DDA has purchased 6 Lucas sawmills that will be used to implement the rural housing projects in the district. Komal clarified that the DDA will also be hiring Lucas sawmills from SMEs, which will also empower SMEs in the district.
One time Lucas Milia, one block hand cutter back home. Chainsaw. So this is a chainsaw by me use him. Log him all timber. The time you log in timber, now this is a money by walk about. Lucas meal by operating this la timber. Now what blow you? Papa na mama, brother na susa, you provide them DIY blow you, equity contribution blow you. Fuel and you remember ban, petrol, engine well you remember ban. Workman operating this machine you remember ban. Maintenance and DDM you remember ban. All casuals people have ban. Work belong you. No provide them timber. Na current timber go long house land belong you.
The district planner and also the manager of the rural housing policy, Ruben Tuna, said the rural housing policy is different from what other MPs in other districts around the country are doing. He further emphasized that the DDA will be providing most likely everything, almost 85% of all cost involved in building the homes, while the people only provide the lumbers, logs and timbers.
Employee lo cutting DIY, all man by you must call a bus, cutting DIY na mibla district by give you cover. Right, one man family by mibla give 32 block cover, 24 block cover, 32 V cream, 3 block redscaping na 1 nail packet.
The DDA has already invested close to 1 million kina in the project. Komal launched the project while celebrating the nation's independence in the district on September 16, 2020. Meanwhile, the Nipa Kutubu district DDA is also investing millions of kina into its education sector. The District Development Authority embarked on the journey to build at least 3 double classrooms for all schools in the district. After 8 years under the leadership of Komal, the District Development Authority has delivered 1 double classroom each to more than 40 primary schools throughout the 5 LLGs in the district. Each double classroom costs around 150,000 kina and can house up to 90 students, 45 in each classroom.
And we have a popular classroom here. So if in one classroom, if it is holding 40 students, times 4 is 160. Now, year in, year out, for as long as me member, how much player me by producing every year, yeah? Because of the classroom. And supposed to be complete in Islam, make him 6 classroom. Let's say 40 times 6, 240. Year in, year out, year in, year out. Now, Tamanda, Poroma Valley, and by you got public servant of flooding. Because Lord Islam, all schools here, all classrooms here.
Komal aims to achieve their policy to invest in the human resource of the district by building a double classroom for all primary schools in the district. So far, around 45 schools in the district have received a double classroom since the MP came into leadership in 2012. He recently delivered the keys of one of the double classrooms to the principal of the Tamanda Primary School in Poroma LLG during the 45th independence celebrations. The double classroom delivered to Tamanda Primary is the second double classroom built for the school by the DDA.
Behind him, or policy block government. You know, me play talk nothing hot na. Hamamasi more people na. Also balloon leader, huh? Throw my winning go na. Now we me go down na select na I know what. And you mean on this la? Suppose you mean talk, you must make him come a place clear. Suppose you mean talk, you must action him. Leadership in this layer. Government in this layer. So tete me hamamas. By me home tubla double classroom. One double classroom and 2. Next double classroom and 4. So 4 classrooms for Tamanda Primary School. The principal of Tamanda Primary School, Kerry Paulus, while receiving the keys of the double classroom, expressed the school's heartfelt appreciation to local MP and acknowledged his leadership in delivering such projects through the DDA.
Honorable member Nipa Kutubu, Chebrukumal, Mount giving, Mount delivering, especially the two-bedroom parliament, we can look at the first news schools for Nipa Kutubu is now.
The Nipa Kutubu district itself has a total population of 147,000 according to the 2012 census. The district is made up of 5 rural LLGs, which include Nipa Rural, Kutubu Rural, Nambi Plateau, Poroma Rural, and Mount Bosavi Rural.
When we return, Market for Village Farmers team visits farmers in the Highlands provinces. Welcome back to Scope. The Market for Village Farmers project has successfully completed a rapid household survey in Chimbu, Jiwaka and Western Highlands provinces from September 5th to the 22nd, 2020. The team comprised of officers from MVF, Fresh Produce Development Agency, and the Department of Agriculture and Livestock, who are based in the respective provinces.
The household survey conducted by the Market for Village Farmers team has discovered that farmers were selling their produce to different aggregators at times due to oversupply and low demand. MVF team leader Richard Alepa said when a farmer supplied to their contact aggregator and if they purchased to their requirements, the farmer then had to sell to the second aggregator and even sell the remains at the open markets. He said the survey was a learning experience to better understand the farmers, their experiences, challenges and ideas, said and how best MVF could assist. Mr. Alepa also acknowledged the lead farmers, aggregators, FPDA and DAL officers for their support in assisting MVF to complete the survey.
Amos la farmer we Robinson Ligatlungem. Bamla profile mo gata so that mi plus service enforcement plus where you start na project ba kam support you na where by you go. Emino there's a project nila lagi money lo man nila masawa dislaman di bomba lagi money. Nila masa how am starting to community. Emo ki farming no, emino ki farming kan nila final good pass ni. Ifom lagi hallelujah. Emotional last na mi baka bro kam start.
The team visited farms and farmers in the Kundieva Gembog, South Wagi in Jiwaka, Agan Central, Tambul, Nebilia, and parts of the district. MWF project, which is implemented by FPDA, is a loan facility funded by the International Fund for Agriculture Development, or IFED, to improve market accessibility for rural farmers. The loan, which was approved in 2017, was mainly to improve market and product accessibility for rural farmers. The first tranche of the loan would cover Western Islands, Jiwaka, Simbu, Eastern Islands, and Morobe for fresh produce, and East New Britain for garlic nut development and commercialization. A rapid assessment was carried out earlier, followed by the household survey, which will then see the actual implementation in 2021, covering registered farmers as recommended by the aggregators and lead farmers. The MWF project team had discovered 8 partnerships in 3 provinces. They have visited with 2 in Simbu, 3 in Jiwaka, and 3 in Western Islands. The project is looking at engaging 96 households per partnership and is targeting 250 SMEs to be fully developed in the project's life. The MWF National Coordinator, John Kendiga, who was part of the team, said the aim of the project was to bring market to the rural farmers. He said where there are needs for road accessibility to the farms, MWF would partner with the districts and provincial governments to get the roads through.
Lord na all bago kain kan wave Lord na kain osemso. Midi nim samla ol machine o sem tractor na samla something osemlo. Kama bin planti kauko na salim lol market osem mosbi na meding na kain osem.
Mr. Kendiga said once the project life is over within the next 5 years, the provinces and districts can take charge of the infrastructure so that farmers continue to use the roads to bring their produce to the markets. He also encouraged more young people to participate in farming so that they would not only benefit from the services provided, but take farming as a business and part of their lives into the future. Farmers and aggregators that were visited have all expressed their happiness towards the team for their commitments to deliver markets to their doorstep. Robinson Calles of Calles Fruits and Vegetable Supplies, an aggregator based in Jiwaka, said accessing markets had been an ongoing issue for fresh produce farmers in the islands for years. He said he could not buy everything from his farmers as he had limited orders and was concerned about his contact farmers whose supplies could not always make it to their formal markets. Mr. Kale supplies vegetables to mines and shops in Port Moresby on a weekly basis and has contact farmers who supply to him. He added that with the support from MWF through the national government, farmers should be able to have direct access to the markets without the fear of losing their produce.
Once only rehabilitated, they will go back to the place. Only enough from got some skills where only enough long look out in the time only some place.
The Market for Village Farmers, or Market Belong Village Farmer, is a government of PNG project financed by IFED, executed by the National Department of Agriculture and Livestock, and implemented by the Fresh Produce Development Agency. The project development objective is to achieve sustainable, increased returns to village farming households from market-oriented production.
After this short break, Mama Alpe Mama Inc. extends to Goroka. A new chapter of the Mama Alpe Mama Inc. was launched in Goroka recently, where farmers came in from the 8 districts of Eastern Highlands Province to showcase their products. Women in agriculture, coffee, arts and crafts, Fisheries display their products during the gathering at the National Park in Goroka.
Farmers from Obura Voninara, Kainantu, Lufa, Okapa, and Ganofi, Ungaibena, gathered and showcased their products at the National Park in Goroka recently. The occasion also marks the extension of Mama Alipim Mama Inc. to Goroka, as mothers and their children are considered the most vulnerable in society. MHMI choose mothers to be the direct beneficiaries of the conceived projects. The projects include easy access to microfinancing, farming technology support and transfer, post-harvest facilitation, and marketing assistance, just to name a few. The main driver of MHMI's establishment is empowerment through agriculture. MHMI will be actively pursuing agriculture by imparting it to the greater population of the district with the food security, economic opportunity, and sustainable environment through agriculture as the core focus. Prior to its registration with the IPA, Ruth Undi, a concerned daughter of Yalibu, Southern Islands Province, conceived the idea and made it a mission to help the more than 30,000 women of Yalibu Pangia, Imbongu, Kagua Erave, and Mendi districts. Undi told the women farmers that her 10 years contract with CPL group of companies and Stop and Shop can be shared among the women in all the islands provinces.
So this is a 10-year contract, all Maryland Southern Islands kiss him, but all like share him one time you all Maryland Eastern Island side. Mi binigalo Como, Migalo Chiwaka, Mama will be Mama, me like spread him throughout the country. Agriculture we believe, gold, copper, oil, emba kamna go, but gran emba stapol keta time.
Mrs. Undi, who spent 1 million kina in setting up the MHM Foundation, is adamant that the MHM provincial franchise can be established in all the islands provinces. She has declared that Eastern Islands is the capital of agriculture in the country, where food grows all year round. She further highlighted that it is not wrong starting a food chain business of helping all women farmers who are struggling to find consistent market in Goroka.
Me like him all Merilo Southern Islands, Merilo Hagen, Merilo Chiwaka, Chibu, Merilo Morobe na you invited me pla, Merilo Eastern Islands invited me pla. All get a Mary, suppose Merilo Southern Islands talk me got 1 block container. CPL talk me like him 10 block container. You 10 block container, you not meet him this like demand. But you need 1 block sister. All Mary come, you me look sim number blow, me can come on to 1 block container. Mary block, Mary Lagen talk, me get 1 block container. You all Mary come together, you'll put in this 10 block container. This food chain system inside of this islands region never work good.
MHMI was registered with the Investment Promotion Authority on July 6, 2017. Supported by a husband, Mr. Roxon Undi, and a brother, Carl Yalo, the dream started to unfold and become a reality, where the big task of connecting and empowering mothers from all over the Southern Islands province took a leap. Awareness spread out all over the province, word reached villages, communities, LLGs, and became viral throughout the islands provinces. Meantime, Marilyn Saunu, wife of Morobe Governor, stressed the importance of mothers involving in farming across the country and the quality of work women can put into farming. National Gaming Board trustee and Morobe Development Corporation Managing Director Elizabeth Bradshaw welcomed Ruth Undi, founder of Pacifica Women Network and Mama Alipim Mama Inc., for creating and establishing the EHP MHM chapter in Goroka. She also urged the wives of the 111 members of Parliament to come together and become the game changers for women empowerment issues and program in the country.
Me like talking about Mary Loya. Mama helping Mama and companies. But honest or hard work. Stop the hand blow you blow get the nose around Loya. Stop the hand blow you. Walk boom 1 time and #1 priority blow Mama helping Mama. You him. Passing the talk backside. Emo legally kakaruksa make him. You must stand up. Time man, I'm looking you strong. And Masuk na respecting you. Tossal time you stand up, Gelly. Now all time, you like talk backside. You like bad and society making business. My sister, you have no place in society. Mama helping Mama, I'm come. Now me Baba make sure. Mama helping Mama, I'm reaching 22 provinces. All Papa, all brother, you blasana bloya. Sabos is around nothing, low street. Panim 2 toya, 1 toya. Go back and look ground. Help him Mama, make him coffee blame. And plan him kai guy. You don't want them come in partnership. Now you may move him nation.
And this wraps up another episode for Scope. Thank you for watching and see you again same time, same station next week Sunday on Scope. Good night.